Alright, hey guys, it's Peyton. So today is finally 1 week before the Raging Tactics set officially drops, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be opening up not just one bundle, not just 4 packs, but actually 7 packs of the new The Raging Tactics sneak preview packs. So I got myself one bundle. I actually wanted to get 2 bundles, but only managed to get like 3/4 of a bundle. So yep, 7 packs. Let's see what we can pull. So the 3 clans that I've featured in the Raging Tactics are basically clans that I've had history with. So Spike Brothers, Tachikaze and Megacolony. 3 of the clans that I've played basically. So in standard, I'm currently only playing Spike Brothers and Megacolony, but with the release of this set, I'll definitely be picking up Angerblader or Tachikaze as a new deck. So yep, without further ado, let's get opening. So I'm really excited for this set because all the 3 clans are basically clans that I'll be playing for standard. Right, so the Raging Tactics. So before we open the packs, let's have a look at the artwork. Oh yeah, and I didn't get the new playmat. So basically for this set, the playmat will feature the Megacolony VR, which is Gunningcoleo, True Demonic, Gun Rogue or something like that, Gunningcoleo. So instead I'm using like the old one. So this is the Destructive Raw playmat, which is basically version 1 of the Raging Tactics. But anyways, let's have a look at the artwork. So here we have Deadheat Bullspike, the Spike Brothers VR. This is Gunningcoleo, as I've mentioned, for Megacolony, and that is Angerblader, Thundering Sword Dragon Angerblader for Tachikaze. Extra booster 09. At the back, 3 Vanguard rares, 6 triple rares, 9 double rares, 15 rares, 33 commons, just divide by 3 to see how many cards each clan is going to get. And then we have some special holo cards as well, so 3 SVRs obviously and 9 specials. So those are SP cards. Basically they're your double rares but full art. So the featured clans, Spike Brothers, Tachikaze and Megacolony. Alright, so every pack we have 7 cards, so let's get started. Okay, so first pack. So I actually wanted to get like an entire sneak preview kit for this, but I figured it'd be better to get singles for the cards, to save up money to get the singles. But anyways, so this is our first card, Red Light Mutant Flat Ray from Megacolony. Really interesting card, but very low base power. So Megacolony will just put it here. If you guys cannot see the playmat, here's Giga Rex, it's Seyfried, and that's Spark Hercules. Alright, next card, we have Soundwave Dragon Tonatu Puksu for Tachikaze. So this is the grade 2 12k for Tachikaze. Strong Acid Mutant Gelled Slug. Alright, so this card gets additional defense for each of your opponent's rested back row rear guards. Pretty interesting, but I don't think it will see that much play. Oh yeah, they're reprinting the triggers for this set as well. So each of these 3 clans are going to get new crits, and Tachikaze, being the XL clan, will be getting a new front as well. So this is Lava Draft. First draw trigger belongs to Megacolony. Put it here. A Hue trigger for Megacolony. Oops, sorry, I just revealed our foil. Anyways, our first rare for this pack is Hiding Killer Live. So this is the Megacolony rare, and one of the best rares for Megacolony for this set. So Vanguard Rear Guard Circle, when it attacks a Vanguard, counter +1, soul +1. This unit gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the battle. Straight off the bat, I like this card already. Second, then following that, put the top card of your opponent's deck into the drop zone, and if it is a grade 1 or greater, you get to draw 1 card. So it's a +1 to your hand, really nice card. And if you guys don't know yet, basically the theme of Megacolony in this set is milling your opponent's deck. So yep, this ties in really nicely with that playstyle. And our first double rare is a Spike Brothers double rare, Deranged Thaddeus. Alright, so this is a very nice card, and it also shows off the new theme for Spike Brothers, which I'm going to explain as well. So basically, when it attacks on Rear Guard Circle, counter +1, you can move all of your force markers to this unit circle. Yep, and that's basically Spike Brothers' theme for this deck. It's basically moving force markers across your board, basically, like passing a ball when you're playing a spot. Second ability, when its attack hits, and it doesn't specify hits a Vanguard, if this unit circle has a force marker, you can choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So I would say this card is like a GB1 kind of card, in that it only comes alive when you have a grade 3, when you write a grade 3 with a force gift, because both of its effects require a force marker, so it may be a bit slow and it doesn't really help for the grade 2 rush, but this card can be a really nice card the moment you reach, basically from the 3rd turn onwards. So yep, that's the Ranged Thaddeus for Spike Brothers, our first double rare. Let's put it here, and that's Megacolony. Let's move on to our second pack. We're about 5 minutes in already, so try to speed things up. Alright, first card. Oh, another Spike Brothers card. This is Breaking Grand Mobile. So this card can actually work pretty well with General Safety. Let's have a look at its skill. When your Vanguard attacks, Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1, copy of itself, and you can stand this unit. We get another Spike Brothers card. This is Knockout Strong. So it's a grade 1 9k for Spike Brothers. Looks nice. Oh, we got another vanilla. This is for Tachikaze, Charged Dragon Dimetro Spark. So it's a grade 2 with 5000 defense, 3000 power, but a build-in of 2 critical. I guess it's fine, but we have a lot of really good utility cards for Tachikaze, so this card may not see play. Oh yes, the new critical trigger for Tachikaze, Small Horn Dragon Baby Tops. It's a really cute looking critical trigger. That's nice. And then we get a draw trigger for Tachikaze. So this pack seem to be coming like the triggers for this set, for every pack seems to be from the same clan. So that's good. So this for Tachikaze, draw trigger. Our rare is Savage Priestess for Tachikaze. This is the drop and draw perfect guard, grade 1 Sentinel for Tachikaze. And then we get a triple rare. Oh, nice. Clear Out Dragon Sweeper Acro Kanto. This is actually what makes Tachikaze really strong. So let's have a look at his ability. There's a lot of Tachikaze and Spike Brothers cards from this second pack. But basically, Clear Out Dragon Sweeper Acro Kanto's ability is, on Rearguard Circle, once per turn, when he attacks a Vanguard, put the top card of a deck face down as an equip gauge for this unit. It's a once per turn skill. Second ability, continuous on Rearguard Circle. This unit gets 5000 power for each of its equip gauges, and if it has 3 equip gauges or more, it cannot be chosen by your opponent's card abilities. So spot removal, spot retire, spot bind cannot work against Sweeper Acro Kanto. So basically this card has an ability that's similar to Resist, in that for skills that requires your opponents to choose one of your rearguards, they cannot choose this card. So this card is pretty much safe. And this card can get pretty big really quickly with the new support from Tachikaze. So all you need is to have 3 equip gauges. And this guy is hitting for 24,000 for both your turn and your opponent's turn. Yeah, during your opponent's turn, this ability activates as well. So if you have like 3 equip gauges on your opponent's turn, under this card, he's sitting at 24,000. So that's Sweeper Acro Kanto, really nice triple rare. Our first triple rare for this set. Actually, I think we should just put our foils in the middle. Okay. Alright, so 1 double rare, 1 triple rare. Let's move on to our third pack. Okay. Oh, start off first with this starter for Megacolony. It's not like we need this, but for new players, I guess. Machining Worker Ants. Jackknife Janice. That is a really nice card as well for Spike Brothers. It basically turns your attackers on a force marker into a Spike Bouncer. That's good. Can dodge removal. Then we get a starter for Tachikaze, Dragon Egg. Reprinted triggers, so Silence Joker and Cheerful Links. So we got the reprinted triggers for all 3 clans now. And then this is Savage Priestess again for Tachikaze, the grade 1 Sentinel that I've mentioned. And we get a rare Detonate Barrel. So Detonate Barrel is another card that's similar to Breaking Grand Mobile in that it can work well with General Safety. So when it attacks, Soul Blast 1 Detonate Barrel, another copy of itself, draw a card, and it gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the battle. Alright, our 4th pack from our first bundle. Okay. Start off first with Hateable Spot. One of the best looking artworks for this set. So it's a grade 2 12k for Megacolony. Savage Augur for Tachikaze. Oops. We get another starter for Megacolony, and another Jackknife Janice, and oh, the new front trigger for Tachikaze. So Savage Rowdy. Another Detonate Barrel, and we end off with Flowery Tiara. So continuous on Rearguard Circle, if your opponent's card was put from the deck into the drop zone this turn, this unit gets 5,000. It would have been better if it was auto, but then because then it will allow its skill to stack, but because it's continuous, the maximum it can go is 13,000. But I mean, it works well with the new Megacolony cards, so there's that, if you want a strong like booster. Alright, let's move on to our 3 packs, 3 additional packs. Okay. Start off first. Elevation Whiteout, Spike Brothers. Giant Cannon Mutant, Tower Horn. Interesting. Oh, Armored Mammoth. Alright, so this is a very interesting card for Tachikaze as well. So on Regular Circle, when it attacks, you can discard all of its equipped gauges. Until the end of that battle, when your opponent will call cards from his or her hand to Guardian Circle, he or she must call the same number of cards as the number of equipped gauges discarded for this cost or more at the same time. So if you want to use this card, you basically play cards that allow you to stack like equipped gauges under certain cards, or maybe you can also play cards that allow you to move like equipped gauges around the field, and basically move them all of the equipped gauges, and try to move as many equipped gauges as you can to Armored Mammoth. And when he attacks, if you like discard, let's say 5 equipped gauges, which is not difficult in Tachikaze, you discard 5, your opponent has to guard with 5 or more cards for Armored Mammoth's attack, which is quite insane. It's a good thing he doesn't get power on his own, so yeah. We have Silence Joker and Cheerful Links for triggers. Oops. And then we get a rare, another Hiding Killer Leaf for Megacolony. So I'm halfway done for this, for the playset this card. And we get a double rare. So this is for Megacolony, Brawny Jerk. Brawny Jerk. So 2 abilities. When placed on Rearguard Circle, you can Soul Blast 1. This unit gets plus 6,000 power until end of turn. Put the top card of your opponent's deck into the drop zone, and if it is a grade 1 or greater, you get a Soul Charge 1. So it pays itself, like it repays its own cost, so it's effectively costless if you manage to mill a grade 1 or greater. And it's a good 14k attacker or booster as well. Second ability, when it boosts a unit that attacked a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, you can discard 1 card from a hand, and your opponent does the same. So you discard 1, your opponent discards 1, both of you go -1, but sometimes it can actually help you in certain situations. So yep, that's our second double rare. So let's move on. We have 2 more packs left. Let's go. Alright. Charged Dragon, the Metro Spark. Oh, sorry, these are Tachikaze card. So these are repeats, so I'm just gonna speed through them. Hateable Spot. Another Savage Augur. Okay, so the heal trigger for Tachikaze, Savage Shaman. And oh, the new critical trigger for Spike Brothers, Kill Parade Mavis. Our rare is Hiding Killer Leaf again, and oh, another double rare. Alright, Sharp Thorn Dragon, Polar Can Spine. So when retired from Rearguard Circle, activate all of the effects below according to the total number of your equipped gauges. If you have 1 or more, you get to Soul Charge 1. If you have 2 or more, you get to Counter Charge 1. And if you have 3 or more, you move all of these cards' equipped gauges to one of your other rear guards. So I mean, you can call this card down early and have it like build up equipped gauges, and once you're ready to bring out your big cards, like maybe Super Acroconto, you can just retire this. When retired from Rearguard, can activate even if you call on top of itself. So you can just call on top of this card and move everything to maybe Super Acroconto. So straight off the bat, Super Aggro will be hitting for high numbers when it's placed, at the moment it's placed. So interesting card. So that's Polycan Spine, but it only has 7,000 base. So there's 3 double rares and 1 triple rare that we have. Oops. Alright, our final pack for the Raging Tactics. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, so 7th pack. Knockout strong, start off strong. Okay. Machining Worker Ants. Oh, Well-Dressed Mutant. Algo Bilbuck. During the battle that it attacked the Vanguard, if your opponent's card was put from the deck into the drop zone this turn, when your opponent will call Guardians from his or her hand, he or she must call 2 or more cards at the same time. So further burns your opponent's hand. So if you use Brawny Jerk to boost this card's attack, and you're attacking a Vanguard, basically you can make your opponents drop 3 cards for this attack. So that's kind of interesting. Reprint of Trigger Tiara, Heal Trigger. Shelter Beetle. Savage Priestess, and we end off with just a rare Detonate Barrel. So these 2 cards always come together. I think I have like 4 copies of Savage Priestess already. Or 3 copies, let me check. Oh yeah, so I pulled 3 Savage Priestess and 3 Detonate Barrel from these 7 packs. Alright, so that's basically it for the 7-pack opening of the new The Raging Tactics sneak preview packs. More than half the packs had foils, so I guess that was pretty decent. So our first double rare we got was Deranged Thaddeus for Spike Brothers. Then our second double rare that we got was Brownie Jerk for Megacolony. Our third double rare is Sharpthorn Dragon Polycan Spine for Tachikaze. And then our one and only triple rare is Clear Rock Dragon Super Aggro Kanto, which is a really nice triple rare. Okay, so yep, thank you guys for watching. That was the end of our The Raging Tactics 7-pack opening. I hope you guys enjoyed the opening. When the set officially drops, I'll definitely be getting myself some of the booster box basically and open it on this channel as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Once again, bye guys.